So here I am driving towards Visoko, and I wanted to say a few words about who I am, because actually people often ask me about my profession, and usually they'd like to simply put me into one specific drawer regarding my professional background. Well, it's not that easy, because my educational background is in teaching foreign languages. I started my career mission as a teacher of English and actually also German, and I was teaching in companies still during my university studies, and I was also teaching cross-cultural communication, because among other things I was teaching, for example, Korean managers when I still was a student at the faculty, and then I spent a year teaching at secondary school, which was a great experience, and then I spent 7 years teaching English for professional purposes, or for specific purposes, you could say. So the business English most of the time, presentation skills, communication skills, that was at Thomas Bata University in Zlín, in the Czech Republic. And then throughout especially last 5 years, I also started doing different things. I started to be very interested in tourism, but not the standard massive tourism you might imagine, but quality tourism which is sustainable and which has a certain depth, and hopefully tourism which brings really life-changing experience. And so in past few years I also worked as a guide, guiding my own tours, and then also guiding let's say standard tours for travel agencies. I also published two books which are actually about Bosnia and Herzegovina, and I translated them together with a few other people, and then I published them. I'm also trying to write my own book, but as my personal and professional life are actually still pretty much in different locations and in movement, it's a little difficult to find time to really, write down a book, which I hope one day it will come. So for now, it's rather about guiding people. But I also provide individual consultations for those people who want to change their lives in some considerable way. And that's about it. And I can speak a few languages. My native language is Czech, actually, and I studied English and German, as I already said, and I also learned Bosnian, Croatian and Serbian throughout my journeys. I have some basic knowledge of Russian. I do understand some Dutch, and recently I'm also learning Italian, and hopefully I'll learn Italian very fast, because I like exploring new places, and recently I was really charmed by Sardinia. So they speak actually Italian and Sardinian language there. Alright, I'll have to finish now, because I have to drive. Talk later.